Benvenuto! Welcome to Cherry Hill Home Cooking. My name is Mark. Today we're going to do some caramelized pearl white onions. It's the holiday season. This is another holiday favorite that often shows up on our table. This is actually a great recipe for any time of the year. You can eat this as a side dish, or you can use this as a garnish for almost anything. It's delicious just over a nice steak or meatloaf or chicken or turkey, whatever the case may be. Anyway, what we're going to need today is we need 1 package of frozen white pearl onions. You can use the fresh for this recipe, and for my cream pearl onions, I like to use the fresh ones. This recipe is so quick. There's 3 other ingredients. Well, 4 if we're counting salt and pepper. All right, we need some butter. We need some rosemary. We need some dark brown sugar. And let me grab some salt and pepper. This goes together so fast, we'll be done before you know it. All right, I think that's everything. Believe it or not, let's get cooking. Be back in a bit. Okay, I've got my skillet heating up. This happens to be a cast iron skillet. You can use whatever your favorite skillet is. I've got it heating up on medium low. All right, we got 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. One of the reasons I like the cast iron skillet here is, as you can see, that of course the cast iron skillet retains heat really well, and we're going to get a nice caramelization. But it's not 100% necessary. Just in case I didn't mention it when we very quickly went over the ingredients, because there's really only a few, this is a 14-ounce thawed and drained frozen package of white pearl onions. All right, so we want to get our butter nice and melted. All right, as soon as that's melted, we're going to get our rosemary in there and get that cooking around and smelling up nice. And that's through. As soon as you kind of get that woof of the rosemary, it's done. I've already got that. We got our onions, and we're going to throw them here. Now, of course, if you want to, you need more, which, if we were going to be having this as a side dish, we would definitely need more, because I could eat all of this. Just double the recipe. So what we basically want to do is we want to get all our onions nicely coated in our butter. And then we want to kind of let that go. You can really start to smell the rosemary. It smells delicious. We're going to just let that kind of get nice and happy there for about 3-4 minutes. Stirring it as you go along. Right now, like I said, I'm at about medium low, at least on this little induction burner. And you're going to start to let these start to caramelize a little bit. Get coated with all your butter. And we'll just let them sit there for another minute or so, and we'll be back when we're ready to go on to the next step. Okay, guys, so you can see this has just been about maybe 3 minutes or so. We've started to get just a little bit of nice caramelization on there. I have turned my heat up to medium because we're going to add our brown sugar and try to sprinkle it around evenly. All right, and we're just going to continue to caramelize them. And that's, again, it's probably going to take you 3 minutes or so. They're starting to, the sugar is starting to melt in with our little butter. And they're starting to smell absolutely delicious. I'm going to season with a little bit of salt and pepper, and that's going to be to taste. The salt is going to draw out a little bit of moisture too, which will help get our dark brown sugar glazed going. I'm going to wait right till they get to the point I want them caramelized before I put the pepper on, so we don't get a burnt peppery taste. Oop! One tried to get away. Get in there. Delicious. Now that is looks about perfect to me. I'm going to turn them down to about low at this point and just continue to let it soak up the caramelization from the bottom for another minute or two. All right, and we'll be right back as soon as that's done. Okay, you can see that's all beautifully caramelized. I'm going to shut the heat off. Look at that. To me, those look beautiful. But I'm going to just sprinkle a little bit of pepper on. Mix that around. And there you have it. Few ingredients, something so delicious in a few minutes. Caramelized pearl onions. Okay, we're back. Today we actually made 2 recipes. We made our creamed pearl onions, and we also made our caramelized pearl onions. So we're going to taste them both together because we'd be eating all day if we don't do it this way. Plus, Wade wants to get to the football game. All right, dig in. What do you think? This is our creamed pearl onions. Thanksgiving favorite.
That's good.
That's delicious, huh?
I think it'd be better to eat it with a spoon, though.
Okay, well, maybe. Of course, if we had a full meal and you had your stuffing and turkey and all your things together, it would all kind of meld together anyway.
Good,
yeah. Oh, that's delicious. Always amazes me. Something so easy can be so delicious. And again, yes, this is full cream and full heavy cream and butter. But this is a treat. Yeah.
It's Thanksgiving.
Right, it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, anything you want. Delicious. And even though I don't want to stop eating this, I want to move to.
That one?
Let's try our. Now these, as I said, either one of these will make a beautiful side dish anytime during the year. If you like caramelized onions, which I love caramelized onions, but just something a little tad bit fancier. But you can use this as a side dish or do this as a garnish for any type of meat, any type of savory. Ready?
Wow.
That's good. Oh, that little bit of sweet
Yeah, the caramelization's
the caramelization with the
gives it its taste.
yeah, with the rosemary and the salt and pepper. Oh. Oh my God, those would be going on eggs, scrambled eggs. Well,
Good.
the only thing I can say is I'm going to finish everything on both these plates. Yeah.
Delicious.
Thank you.
Good, very good.
I hope you've enjoyed cooking with us today. I hope that you're going to try these yourself. Let us know. And I think that's all I have to say. How about you?
Nope, I got a few things to say.
Okay, go ahead.
Please like us, please subscribe, and check out cherryhillhomecooking.com.
Go Patriots.
Yep.
Ciao.
Bye. I think maybe before.
It's been a long time.
Good. Don't even have that many fish.
Yep.